Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss a stock that is a favorite of mine. It's called Evolv Technologies. Now, this is a company that was a SPAC, and you can see it went all the way from the $12 range, $11 range at the height of the SPAC boom, all the way down to somewhere in the $2 range, and it has been building a strong base. So the first thing I look for, as I've always mentioned, is look at the longest range you can possibly see and then try to figure out what kind of patterns you can draw from the possible long range. So in this particular case, the stock that I'm watching, I'm going to first look at all, which is go to the bottom right. You look at the stock in a long time frame, you can see that it was high up, formed a beautiful base, and now it's breaking out of that base. Not completely broken out, but it's well on its way to form out of this base. Evolv Technologies is the name of the stock. Okay, so now let's go to the 5-year review, which is the weekly. That was a monthly, now is the weekly. You can see the base that has been formed, and it's slowly building out of the base. So somewhere in the May 23 timeframe, it actually had a beautiful white green candle. And then from there, you can see that on the weekly chart, I'm going to draw a little bit of a pattern that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to connect this low to this low as much as low as I can go, and then this high, connect the highs together. It's forming a nice little bull flag pattern, more or less, and that resulted in a very large green candle, if you see right above that. So that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing for the stock overall. So it tells me that the green candle here resulted in a beautiful pattern. The green candle now here has not formed a good formation yet, so I'm still waiting and watching. Okay, now we go from there into so go back to the weekly and just see where the moving averages are very quickly. All pointing up, not all pointing up, but at least the short-term 20 moving candle seems to be up. The 50 moving candle and the 100 moving candle are mostly slightly up, not significantly up. Looking at the 1-year time frame, which is now a daily chart, you can see that it has actually, over the last year, gone from a bottom of about $2, almost tripled in size, to a close now of about $6.99. It's all the way went up to $8 and then came all the way back down. So this tells me, okay, I had a very nice green candle, which is the earnings day. They had very good earnings. So look at the stock. Fundamentally, it's one of the more stronger stocks, I would say. On an annualized basis, revenue has grown from roughly about 4.7 million to last year it was 55 million. And I'm going to go through really quick and show you why I like this stock as well. Fundamentally, a very strong stock. So quarterly revenues are growing at 100%. So it went from 200% in Q4 of 22 to 118% last quarter. Really strong growth, consistent growth, strong growth. And it's been also not yet completely profitable, but it's getting there. I believe it'll get there. Look at the annualized basis, 400% growth, 135% growth, very strong growth that is continuing. So that's why I like the stock overall. Fundamentally, a very, very strong stock. So I think that's one of the reasons why you want to look at the chart as well. Now, look at the strong green candle. We are in the daily chart. The strong green candle, which is the power earnings gap, that is one beautiful gap. This is consistently what you will see after the earnings. This is the last earnings in May, which was June of 2023. Now, after the earnings, look at that tight flag it formed and then moved its way up. This one, it actually went down quite a bit, which was very, very surprising to me. So this is not exactly a bull flag. This is actually a flag that is going down, which means it's more of a bear flag. I'm going to draw another one from this one. So it's almost trying to find its bottom. Look at the gap. It's almost close to finishing a gap, but it found a good bottom here now, I think, at the $6 mark, $6.08 mark. And now it's starting to go up again. I believe it should get somewhere in the, not necessarily in the $8 range, but at least in the $7, closer to the $7.50, $7.60 range, which will represent almost a 10% gain here. That's exciting, but what I'm really excited about is a long-term perspective for this company. What the company does, Evolv Technologies, to give you context, is reduce the security requirements. For example, you go to an airport, you're screened in, you're checked for guns, you're checked for bombs, things of that nature. But when you go to a large facility like a school or a stadium, you have to get through a lot of people in a short order of time. Evolv Technologies produces the hardware and software for that. And they're moving from a hardware only business to a hardware and software business, trying to give a lot of the hardware business to partners so they can make a little bit of money, but not a lot of money on hardware, but more on software. So I'm going to continue to keep going. If you look at the moving averages here, trending nicely up. The 20, the 100, even the 200, all of them are trending extremely strong. I would say strong enough. So now I'm excited about the stock. I'm going to go down to a little bit more of a shorter time frame, keep going down. So flag that is forming, not a perfect flag, but actually it's forming off of the middle. Given that it's tested the base as much as it could, I think this is a good place for you to be able to go ahead and enter. This would probably be in the range of about $6. That's when I told everybody about the stock. And now 670, 690 is where the stock currently is at, $7. So almost $7 a share. The day's range was up to 779, 709. What I expect the stock to do over the next couple of weeks and days, given market conditions, obviously, if NASDAQ holds good, and even if it doesn't, I would expect the stock to definitely, now that it's retested the bottom, I would expect it to go up, test the top, maybe close to about a 735, 750 range. It could definitely go to the 779 range and then back off a little bit again. So you never get a U-shaped shock, but it's building what I call a very nice bottom here as well. You look at the bottom over here, this was a good bottom that I think led the stock to go to another move higher, touching it twice. So it's ran within, stayed within the channel, moved up. Another good bottom built over here. Let me show you another bottom that it built. This is the next bottom that it built. Two lows, and then moving up nicely from the two lows, if you will. So it's done a good job on that sense. And I think to a large extent, I like those elements of the technical analysis on the stock as well. So building off of a good bottom base, I like that move, and I'm going to continue to hold the stock as it goes more. So thank you very much for listening to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and I appreciate it.